friend. We are in St. Petersburg, Florida. I had to pick up some auction stuff and I'm going to go thrifting while I'm here. So we are at Sunshine Thrift Store. Never been to this thrift store. And I want to tell you guys, I am going to start doing thrift boxes again. If you didn't watch me years ago when I did them, what I do is basically just make a tiny bit and I sell everything I find to you. Not everything, but a good majority. And I've decided not to list anything under $25. So those nice $15, $20 sales, we are not going to list anymore. So we're going to start doing thrift boxes. I'll talk to you a little bit more about it at the end, about how you'll be able to claim the thrift boxes. But for now, and I'll have a video on my Nurse Flipper channel. We are changing our business model completely. But for now, we are going into Sunshine Thrift. All right, so I will tell you as we are walking in here, this is the first in a series of a few thrift stores we're going to go to in St. Pete. And it's going to take me some time to get used to $25 or higher. So what I have found here is a Nike dry fit, and there's actually tons of Nike here, which I am not used to where I live. But when you get into the bigger metropolitan areas, you find a lot of these brands. So these are at $3, $4, and $5. And what I am thinking, because they're a lot of the same size, is that I will lot them up. So individually, they won't be worth that 25, but if I put two together, they should be worth 35 to 40. Now, I was looking at the sports bras, and then I kind of had to nudge myself and say, hey, most sports bras are not gonna be worth that $25 threshold that you want to hit. So it's very, like I said, it's very hard. I'm going to have to kind of retrain myself to not grabbing these. Now, I probably could have grabbed the sports bras in same size if they had the same brand and done the same thing I'm going to do with the tank tops, but I refrained. Now, here's some Athleta. That one was $3. And again, same thing with all these tank tops. These tank tops typically are about $15 sales for us on average. So when we put the two together, it will get us over that $25 mark. And you might get sick of hearing me say that, but again, we really want to raise our average sales price and make it a little more worth our time. So you can see I have tons of Nike here and a few Athleta as well that we can lot up. And it's very, very weird for me to be seeing all this because I might find one or two Nikes in a store. Never a whole pile of them. So this was like a bad first store to try and behave and stay under that $25 mark. But I think we will do okay. And let me know in the comments too, do you do that with the same brand and the same size of shirts? Do you find it better to lot them up to get a higher sales price, or do you prefer to list them individually? Because in the past, we have listed them individually, and now we're going to try lotting them up. So I will keep you guys updated as far as that. This is a cute little Adidas, but it was regularly only $25 and they had it at $8. So that one I don't think would be worth it. Here's another cute Athleta that we can throw into that Athleta lot. And yeah. All right. So that shirt says Wicked Smart. It is from Boston, and that is actually one of my favorite t-shirts to wear. My good friend Sam over at Jolie Flips got it for me, so I picked it up. I didn't know. I thought one of you might enjoy it as much as I do. It's a size medium if you're interested. All right, now this one is a Nike FSU Championship t-shirt, and I think that one will hit that $25 point. And here is another Nike West Virginia. So when you get into Nike with the college teams, I feel hitting that $25 mark is pretty attainable. Now, I am trying to look up more brands here, and this one is Jeans by Buffalo. It's $8.99. It's really nice, and there are actually a few that have sold over $30. So I'm gonna get that one and try it. And sweaters are one section I definitely don't neglect, as well as jackets, because you can find some higher items. Now, this store unfortunately prices them up. So you can see like $7 is the lowest, and they go up to like $15. Now, here's a Harley Davidson shirt. It is official Harley. This one's it's a Birmingham, Alabama ladies shirt. And that one is another one I do think will hit between the $20 and $25 mark. So it's gonna take me a little while to adjust. Now, this is a Nike Just Do It shirt. That one I probably should have passed, but I got it and it was only $2. Now, I wanted to show you guys because this is about 2 hours south of me, and when you get probably 4 to 5 hours south of me and to like Miami, Fort Myers, I find more collectibles, but 2 hours south of me, I haven't had the best of luck. Now, here is a UCF Adidas polo. I put it back. And now this is a Tampa Bay Rays Sports Majestic shirt. I've been looking for Tampa Bay Rays gear for myself and Dalton. That one unfortunately was not either of our size, but because I've been looking for it for us, I know that it actually sells pretty high because I haven't been able to find that many for a lower price. Now here, look at the little turkeys. They have real feathers. And this is their holiday section. They've got Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. I see a nativity set there. I will tell you that nativity set, I picked that up once and it took like 2 years to sell. So a standard kind of generic nativity set, I would warn you against picking it up if it's not branded because they can take a long time. Now, here is a test for me because I love linens, and they have tons and tons of linens in bags. There's even a whole nother thing here. I did not get any of those because those are typically your $10 to $15 items, and you can get a good deal and make a good profit, but I am wanting to stick to those higher ones. Now, look at this. That's a cute little ballerina pillowcase. But as I'm looking at these, I'm seeing a lot of plain and not so fun patterns. So I decided not to get that one. If it had all been like vintage patterns or maybe all the little girl patterns like the ballerina, I would have thought about it because pillowcase pairs will sell around that $25 point. And we actually just sold a cross-gill pillowcase last week that I picked up for $20 in under a week. It sold very, very fast. So pay attention to the pillowcases because some of those can be higher dollar. And I think I'm going to stop looking at the linens before I'm tempted to get more of them than what I really need. Now, here is a vintage sheet. And what I'm looking for is two things. I'm looking for a brand tag and a price. And they did have it posted here. They will not sell anything without a price. And that one did not have one. So I am not going to bring that to the front because they won't sell it to me. Look at how cute this is. $4. Super cute. Very colorful. Granny square throw Afghan. That one will sell for about $25 to $30, so I think that's a great price on that one. Lots of blankets here, but nothing that's really overly standing out to me. All right, let's check out the wallets. This is a Ralph Lauren, but this one looks kind of worn to me. And I think they're like, I think the wallets are $2.99 or $3.99, and then all of the purses are $6.99. This one almost looked like it could be a Betsy Johnson, but I didn't see a name on that one. Let's see what we see here. They have quite an assortment of purses, as you see. Now here, this one is really sticking out to me here. This is a travel on, and it looks like a little crossbody, and it is in excellent condition. Travel on can sell decent. So I think what I'm going to do is look that travel on up. That's why I moved it to the front where I can take a picture of it and see if it is worth picking up at that $6.99 price point. And it looks like it sells for around $50. So we're going to get that one. And we're going to go back to the clothes. Look at that amazing vintage Lakers sweatshirt. So again, you got to source what you can find. Look at this. Loudmouth is a great golf brand. The louder the print, which that one's not a very loud and graphic print, but some of those polos can sell for up to $50. I think that one I got should sell around the $25. Now, I see a lot of stuff that I would normally grab because I'm used to those dollar racks. However, we're going to pass them up. Now, I'm not sure what team that tee was, so I did leave that one behind. And you can see we're definitely going to check the jackets. Even if they cost more, they are the ones that sell higher a lot as well. Now, in the women's, look at this. This is a Nina Ricci, and it's actually a mohair. Really, really nice kind of off-the-shoulder sweater. There weren't a ton of comps on that, but I think with the makeup of the sweater that it is definitely worth taking a chance on, because I believe that one should sell pretty high. And what I'm doing is really just looking at the fabrics as I go through here and looking for anything I think might be like cashmere or wool. The Angora, of course, sells very well, and that's why I'm just kind of glancing. Now we're into pajamas. This is a really cute Betsy Johnson two-piece set. And just like I found all of the Nikes and the sportswear, here in the pajama section, I am finding tons of Victoria's Secret. So here's one. It's $4, and it's so hard for me to leave these because I don't find many. Now, this one is super cute. It's $5. It's like a silky robe that says love on the back. Now, that one I'm going to pick up because I do think that one will go for that $25 price point. But a lot of this Victoria's Secret I'm leaving behind. Now, if you do not know, Soma brand is really, really good. It's a QVC or HSN brand. I've done very, very well with it. So I definitely picked up that loungewear top. It's super soft too. If you feel it when you're kind of thumbing through the racks, that's one that would definitely stand out to you. And I'm passing tons of Victoria's Secrets. And again, not getting most. Now, this one is new with tags, but there's no price on it, and I think what that means is maybe it was a giveaway. I know they do bags as giveaways. You guys can let me know. I don't know if they ever do like pajama tops like this, but for $7 I think I'm gonna put it back. Now here is a nice Vanity Fair 1X nightgown. That one I think will do well. Most of my Vanity Fair sells between $25 and $35 typically. So that's one I can still pick up, luckily, of my favorite brands. And a few of you have commented, my Tervis tumblers are probably a thing of the past, which will be sad. Unless you guys let me know you like to sell them, then I will pick them up for the thrift boxes if I find them for a good price. But if not, I'm going to have to pass them up. So here's another Victoria's Secret, and another one we are leaving. There is another one. It's so crazy to me. So if you guys don't know, I live in like a super rural area. So for me, I might find Victoria's Secret like once every 3 or 4 stores. And here it's like every 3 or 4 shirts says Victoria's Secret. So it's definitely different than thrifting at home. And I will say you should thrift in different places because you find different things. Now, this is a really nice Walt Disney World is an official sweatshirt for $3.99. So that one I think is definitely worth picking up. And let's see if we see anything else here. They've got so much. Now here's another. Look at this cute little Pooh Bear, honey. This one is a sleep shirt, but it's $3.99. And it says Disney 100th anniversary, I think. I was trying to find the size because the size wasn't on the top. And I wanted to make sure I knew. And it looks like it's down here on the bottom. And it does say it's sleepwear. But this one, I think it should still do okay. But with just being the top, I think I'm going to decide to put that one back. Now, here on the back, this is a Victoria's Secret. This one's 10, but it's actually a 2-piece. It's a top and bottom sleepwear set. So that one I'm going to get. Now, there were single pants there. Those I did decide to leave, but I got the set. And look at this. This is a gorgeous Victoria's Secret robe. This one's $6. It's a small, but really, really nice black Victoria's Secret robe. So we're going to grab that one. Here's some sleepwear. It's 2-piece, but it's $13. So I think I'm going to pass on that one. Now, here's some more Soma, and I don't show this a lot to you guys, but I do it a lot while I'm in the store. I do check comps on these items. So this Lotus by Soma is $5, and you can see here there are 49 listed, and when I go to sold, only 6 sold. So that is like a 12% sell-through rate, and I'm trying to get stuff that is close to 50% sell through. And I think that we are going to leave this one after looking it up. So if you see there's a lot listed and not very many sold, if you are buying it to resale, that is something that you probably should leave behind. And it is killing me to leave all this Victoria's Secret. Now, this one's Stan Herman. That one I'm not sure about. Look at this. $7.99 as is. There's a little pull here. I do see that. This is a camel hair Simon Street. And the only other one of these listed is listed at $400. So for $7 with one little pull, we are definitely getting that one. So I found more sleep pants. They have quite a bit of different areas with the same type of things, and it's hard not knowing the store exactly where to go. I wanted to show you guys, I do look at the jewelry. A lot of you tell me I never look at the jewelry, and it's not that I don't look, but I typically don't find anything. So I sell a lot of jewelry. If you do not know, we sell about 150 to 200 pieces a week on live sales, but I don't buy individually by the piece unless it's a very high dollar item. I tend to buy estate lots of sterling silver. So for me, most of this stuff is just way higher than I'm used to. I could buy an estate costume lot and get very similar pieces for under $2 into them. So that's why you don't see me looking at jewelry a lot. Now, I found another section with bathrobes, which is weird. This one is actually a good brand and good sell-through, but tons of damage on that. Make sure you check. I don't check the best, but I am trying to be better about that. And that one just had way too much damage on it for me to keep it. And you can see they've got a ton more robes, and there are a few nightgowns thrown in here. Now, this one, I was looking for a size, and what is that? Okay, we're gonna let that thing go and not touch it again. Be careful in the thrift store, my friends. Look at this. I know it's not $25, but I thought one of you might like this really cool IKEA bag bucket hat. We are big fans of the IKEA bags. We own like 30 or more of them because we use them to put our packages in. We use them to carry our inventory. And I thought that hat was really cool. Now, I found some more coats. This one's Alberto Perezzi. It's $12.99, but it's half off. And do you see this amazing liner that's zipped into this thing? Like, that is a really, really nice coat. For $6, I think that one's worth well over $100. So we're getting lucky on these coats. Make sure you check the coats. Check the coats. And there's some more robes. But I'm not seeing any brands that I was familiar with. I know you guys can't see it up there. All right, I'm going to go check out, and I will be right back. All right, so I got a lot in there. And as far as my $25 minimum, the Nike shirts, I'm thinking I can lot up in two, and they'll probably be about $35 to $40. And I got a lot that were the same size. I did find two jackets. One of them, the only comp I saw was at $400, and I paid $12.99. The other one was over $100, and it was actually half off, so I only paid $6. So what I'm going to be doing from now on is most of the thrift stores I go to will have at least one thrift box with it. That means you can buy it for not much more than I paid. And when I'm close to home, I have tons of dollar clothing. So those are going to be the best stores for thrift boxes. And I do have a channel membership here on Catch Treasure Hunting. I haven't talked about it ever, but what will happen is those videos will go out a day early to the channel members. So if you want to check out channel membership, do that. That will give you first dibs on the thrift boxes. That's how I did it over on my Nurse Flipper channel, and it worked well. And I'm going to do that here as well. So if you want first dibs on them, that will be the way. You can join the channel membership. If not, they'll come out the next day and they might still be available. I never know. I never know. So that's how we're going to be doing it. Not this video. I'm not doing it because I wanted to kind of let you guys know. But we're going to go ahead, take a look again at everything I got. And there might be a thrift box for this one. And somebody's calling me. All right. All right, so I'm not sure if we'll have a thrift box out of this. It's going to be harder for me to do thrift boxes for you guys when I pay up like I did at this store. So there was a ton of Victoria's Secret, and I had to be picky, which was hard because normally I'm used to everything being cheap, and I kind of just get all the Victoria's Secret. But this is a silky pajama set for $10. This is a silky robe, Victoria's Secret, for $5. Betsy Johnson pajamas, a Victoria's Secret robe. So again, we are trying to keep a $25 minimum sale. This is a camel jacket. It says as is, so we're going to have to really check that out. I assume there's something wrong, but it's worth about $300 to $400. And then a vintage Vanity Fair. This one was a 1X Walt Disney World sweatshirt. Let's see. It is a size small. And then a Harley Davidson shirt that should be right at that $25. Soma is an expensive brand. It's by QVC. I've done very well with it. This is like super soft. It's an extra large. And then I got a ton of Nike shirts. Most of these don't hit that $25 mark. So what we will do is if they're the same style, we're going to lot them up into 2 or 3. So we do hit that price point. And then I also picked up Athleta. I'm not very familiar with Athleta. This is actually the first time I found it, and I did find a couple. So hopefully these will meet that $25 threshold. FSU Nike National Champions. The Travel On bag, I was surprised. I did look that up, and it actually sells for $59.99. And then I've been trying to find me in Dalton Tampa Bay Rays gear. and it has been expensive. So that is why I picked that one up. Unfortunately, it's not my size or Dalton's. If you are a Tampa Bay Rays fan, it is a size medium. Vintage Los Angeles Lakers sweatshirt. This Wicked Smart Boston. Sam from Jolie Flips got me this exact shirt. I wear it all the time, so I had to get it. So if anybody's interested, it's a size medium, and it is one of my favorite shirts. This is a mohair sweater, and it is, let's see, Nina Ricci, but it's 100% mohair. Look at how soft. Super soft. And then Loudmouth is a great, more expensive golf brand if you don't know it. The Jeans by Buffalo, I paid up for the sweater, but it looks like it should go for about $35. And then I got this really, really nice wool jacket. It does have the liner. It was on sale, so I only paid $6.50, and I think it's worth well over 100, possibly over 200. And then last was the super cute granny square blanket. I only paid $4. That one should go for 25 to 30. So if you're interested in anything, let me know. And once we start getting back to my local thrift stores where the clothes are $1, I will have some thrift boxes for you guys. Again, the thrift boxes are going to be available to the members on this channel first, before it goes to everybody. So definitely check out the memberships. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next one.